Hey guys, something to keep in mind about posting videos on a consistent basis. If nothing else, you are improving your public speaking ability. And the cadence, the verbiage, sorry, there was an ad that popped up on my phone, the preparation, all these things coming together, and you iteratively practicing, making you better and better over time, has much farther reaching effects than simply posting a video. There's this thing called external efficacy. If you don't know what that is, I strongly recommend you look it up. But basically, it is your how people perceive you outside of yourself, right? Do they perceive you as a good leader? Do they perceive you as a good speaker? Do they perceive you as an intelligent person? Do they perceive you as somebody who has wisdom, etc., etc.? The more you talk, the more you organize your mind, the better you become at public speaking, the more you strengthen your mind, keep it limber, so that despite getting older day by day, you still stay sharp. You could be a 90-year-old man. Just look at Dr. Ron Paul, who is, I believe, 84 now, and he's still pretty much as sharp as a tack because he does videos every day. The Liberty Report. He's basically a hero in the libertarian sphere. One of my heroes, I'll tell you straight up. The guy's awesome. But he's still pretty much sharp as a tack because he talks all the time. And he has stayed virtuous, stayed pointed towards the truth, kept his mind together, kept his purpose together, his mission. It was never about him. It never became about him. And it will never become about him. And that's the way he sees it. And that's why it's been so clear for him. That's why he's always been able to maintain what he's doing. It's something that harkens back to the idea that if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember a thing. If you don't have to remember a thing, you don't have to stress out your mind, body, or soul. So doing this, getting practice, is itself what I'm saying when I talk about mantras, right? Mantras being psychological, spiritual, emotional, physical layering, which is much more important than people think it is. In just the same way, you flesh out your own perspectives on things when you constantly post videos like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just as Dr. Jordan Peterson says, don't try to be perfect in your first go around. Don't try to. Just do it as it comes. I watch this guy called Call Me Arj on YouTube, and he posts extremely rough drafts of his mangas because he's a Japanese animation enthusiast. Very popular, makes a good amount of money on YouTube off of it because he's good at it. He's really good at making stories, really good at making manga. But he posts exceptionally rough draft work on his channel, and I love it. As raw as it is, as many imperfections as there are, it's fantastic and very entertaining. And he can refine it with the input from his audience going forward, make it better and better. Nothing is ever going to be perfect that you make. It's just the way we are. We don't have time to delay anything. We don't live long enough to delay stuff. We don't. We gotta get it out. We gotta do it. What he did with that kind of gave me the same kind of encouragement with my first novel that I published just recently. It's not perfect. There are imperfections within it, but that's what first editions are for. So, posting videos has a much farther reaching effect than most people realize. It's good for you and for everyone else.